Morning. What's up, YouTube? Champ here, Champion Trades. Just out on the porch, still on a little vacation with my family up in Florida. And yeah, so yesterday I was trading Top Step Combine, and I try to be transparent, and just try to let you kind of see the real deal when it comes down to trading. So I did take a couple of trades this morning. Uh, I didn't come to my charts too early. I slept in a little bit, and got up and got a little coffee, and now we're sitting at. I'm sitting on the porch here. I just kind of quiet. Yeah, it's real quiet on the porch here. So I got my laptop and everything. So I just came out on the porch real quick, just give y'all a little trade update, and I just be recording stuff from my phone. So I'm not looking for like to like grow no YouTube. I just like to share my journey with people and encourage people that may be out there wanting to trade in the market. And I trade in the futures market. So I did take a trade this morning on the combine, and I hope y'all can see this. Hope y'all can see this good enough. All right, so I did. I think I ended up with like a little over two, almost $300 on the combine, $285. Um, I think I did share my little week so far. Let's see. So yeah, that's the week so far. And you see these trades where it says 4 trades, 14 trades, 8 trades. Sometime when I'm taking my trades, I'm in and out of trades, and I see the trolley guy coming. But if you ever see that on my stats, that trolley is a little loud. There's a trolley that runs by here to pick us up to take us to the resorts. So if you ever see that on my calendar, it's because I'm in and out of trades. And what I mean by in and out of trades is once I enter a trade, I drag my stop. If it takes me out, and then I see the momentum of if the trade is still pushing in my direction, and I keep dragging my stop on Top Step X. It's really easy to drag your stop loss, which I like that feature. Uh, I jump in and out of trades because I go ahead and move my stop into profit to try to secure some profits, and a lot of times it'll wick down and take me out, and then I'll jump back in a trade if it's still going in my direction. So that's why you see those trades that says so many trades, and I have several entries on one trade. But anyway, I'm around. Just kind of give you a little trade recap of the trade this morning, which I probably could have made a lot more on this combine, but anyway, this is the 2 minute time frame, and this is just simple supply and demand on this trade, which a lot of people use different time frames, but I believe that you should use the time frame that you back test and practice. So if you use the 1 minute and you take a lot of practice and back testing on the 1 minute, practice on the 1 minute. If you use the 2 minute, practice on the 2 minute. I back test 2 minute a lot. That's the time frame. That's my sweet spot, and that's the spot I like to trade in. So anyway, all right. So we know that the market moves in waves, and what I mean by that is the market moves in waves. The market is always moving in waves. The waves are not always perfect. The market moves in waves, and those waves are not always perfect because the market makers or pushers like to push the market to grab liquidity, and that market can move however it wants to. And so when you know that the market moves in waves, the way that I trade, I like to trade support and resistance, supply and demand. So if you know the market moves in waves, you want to catch these pivot points or these valleys, or what we call pullbacks. So I like to catch the valley of the waves, which would be this area here. If I'm trying to trade on sales, the valley of the wave would be this pullback here. So I like to catch the valley of the waves. All right. So and we know that the market does move in waves. So here on this trade here, you had this nice push to the upside. Now I had been up looking at the market, and I was expecting for the market to take out this this high over here. And so the market popped up uh, out of this area right here. It shot up. I placed my zone, what started the move. So where this push up came to take out this high, I boxed that out and put my zone. And when price returned back to it, I was looking to take a trade. Now I got in a little late. Actually, I got in by the time price broke above and closed above my EMA. It did push out of my zone. It was looking good on the 1 minute, 2 minute, and the 5 minute time frame. But I entered this trade, and my target was to aim at these highs, to aim at this high right here. But I think I closed it. Might about probably about right there. But I probably should have held it for those highs. Probably left another $150 on the table. So I ended up closing that trade, and I was in and out of it, dragging my stop behind price. And once it pulled back and took me out at around $280, $285, I just took profit there and closed trade. Cause like I said, it's a combine. I'm on vacation. My personal account, I hadn't traded it. Did I trade it this week? Actually, I traded a little bit on my personal account on the holiday. It was a Monday, and I don't know, made about $85 on it or whatever. Like I said, I have a job and a career that I like. I just like trading this extra income, part-time income, and I've been doing pretty good at it. But I'm gonna just try to, I guess, record my journey of trading and just trying to encourage some people out there who might not be trying to just switch careers, like I said, everybody don't hate their job. It may be something you just want this extra income, and it's money out there. It's a huge market that trades over $1 trillion a day in a market. You just got to learn the skill and the patience to get it out the market. So it's out there. It done took me years to really develop learning a strategy is easy. You can get a strategy from YouTube. There's plenty of strategies out there, and I done several. I done been around the mountain with strategies and all type of indicators on my chart. My charts used to be crowded. I done traded supply and demand before. I done been a swing trader. I'm a scalper now because that's my personality. I like to be in and out of the market, make a few dollars, and go on about my day. Go to work or whatever I do. And so I done a lot of strategies. And I'm to be honest with you, all strategies work. Supply and demand work, support and resistance work. I done Elliott wave, and that was another good strategy I like. But you got to find something that fits your personality. I done smart money concepts. I trade gaps, and even now sometimes I target gaps in the market. So all these strategies work. It's just about finding what fits you, finding your personality on the charts, and then once you develop a strategy, try to stick to that strategy and be disciplined. Part of my discipline is I'm not going to over trade. I done blew plenty of accounts just over trading and just over risking. So once I take a win on the day, like I'm up $285, I'm just done for the day. The longer I look at the charts, that be my problem. I want to keep talking myself into taking another trade. You got to be disciplined, man. So I always remember patience pay the bills. And yeah, that's my trade recap for the day on the combine account. Hopefully by the time we travel home at the end of the week, I may do some live trading. I know I don't have a big following on YouTube, but I'm just gonna recap my journey, record my journey. Because like I said, trading is it can be a blessing, and it can be a burden to you if you let it and you don't develop yourself mentally and develop your psychology in trading. Did proper strategy, risk management, and just be disciplined. Don't just have rules for entering and exit the market. Have rules for yourself in your trading. Have rules. Have limits. Set limits. Whether it be 2 trades a day, 1 trade a day, 3 trades a day. Try to set limits. because trading is not hard. It's the mental game of it that's the struggle. You know, you can push a button, buy, sell, and that's the easy part. So, um, you know, just want to encourage some traders. And I know I'm just starting out with the YouTube journey, but I've been trading for some years. I done made plenty of money, and I done lost plenty of money. So that's the name of the game. Don't invest what you can't afford to lose. Only invest money that you can afford to lose. That way, it won't be no stress or no pressure. So, you know, keep your couple of avenues of income coming in, so trading won't be the only thing you have. And if you're planning on making trading as a career, you can do it. A lot of people can do it. You can do it. That might not be my avenue that I'm trying to pursue. Like I said, you know, I like my career, I like my benefits. You know, so you know, you got to just kind of develop yourself and develop your mindset with trading. When it boils down to it, it's you and the charts. If you're that type of person that just like to trade off somebody else and trade signals, well, find you somebody that's gonna give signals and trust them with your investment to win or lose. But I'm the type of person that like to invest and know what I'm doing on the charts, and it done took me some time, but I have developed, and all the strategies that I tried, I came right back to simple support and resistance and supply and demand, and my charts are very clear, and I just be patient to wait till the price comes to me. So anyway, that's all I got right now. I just want to try to keep you updated on this account, and if I take a loss, I'm gonna keep you updated on losses. So I'm gonna log out of my laptop, and I'm gonna shut this video down, and we're gonna go start our day on this beautiful day out here in Florida. So y'all have a great day and be blessed.